The project management software market is showing one of the clearest patterns in AI discovery right now. Buyer attention is being compressed into a small short list of brands. And the important point is that visibility alone is not protecting companies. Some brands appear constantly in AI answers, but they are not being advanced as preferred choices. Others are earning stronger recommendation positions, more top 3 placements, and more first choice recommendations. That distinction is now commercially meaningful. Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, a growth strategist and AI discovery analyst. At LLM Authority Index, we study how AI systems shape commercial discovery, especially in high-intent categories where recommendation positioning can directly influence revenue. In this August 2026 benchmark, the project management software category was tested across discovery stage prompts like Best Project Management Software, Project Management Tools, and Top Project Management Software. The benchmark analyzed 632 eligible observations from 800 prompts across ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, Google AI Mode, Google AI Overviews, and Perplexity. The central finding is simple. AI platforms are acting less like neutral indexes and more like shortlist builders. When a buyer asks which tool they should evaluate, the AI response often becomes the first shortlist. That means recommendation rank, recommendation coverage, and rank 1 placement matter more than raw brand presence. A mention creates awareness. A recommendation creates momentum. The strongest concentration sits at the top of the category. Asana leads the benchmark with 19.8% of modeled AI opportunity and a monthly AI authority value of $321,669. It appears in 97.6% of AI responses and earns a top 3 recommendation rate of 55.5%. Monday.com follows closely with 18.5% of AI opportunity and $301,532 in modeled value. Its rank 1 rate is 22%, the highest in the category, which means it wins the first recommendation position more often than any tracked competitor. ClickUp sits third with 16.1% of AI opportunity and $261,538 in modeled value. It also has the highest net sentiment score among the top 5 brands. Together, these 3 companies control 54.3% of the category's AI recommendation value. That is shortlist compression in action. The most important strategic lesson in this benchmark is the gap between being visible and being selected. Jira is the clearest high-profile example. It appears in 91.5% of AI responses, nearly matching Asana's presence. But its top 3 recommendation rate is only 17.4%, and it captures 11.9% of AI opportunity. So AI systems know Jira, they retrieve Jira, they mention Jira, but they do not consistently advance it as one of the strongest project management software choices. Microsoft Project shows an even more severe version of the same issue. It appears in 43% of responses, which is meaningful presence, but its valid recommendation coverage is only 29.3%, and its top 10 rate is 19%. Its modeled monthly AI authority value is $14,544, the lowest among the tracked brands. That is not an obscurity problem, it is a recommendation architecture problem. The reason this happens is that AI systems need public evidence to justify recommendations. They are pulling from official documentation, comparison content, third-party review signals, community discussion, and other public sources that help them decide which brands can be safely advanced. A well-known brand can still underperform if the evidence layer does not support strong recommendation language. This is why AI discovery behaves differently from traditional search. A company can have brand recognition, category history, and broad market awareness, while still losing decision stage prompts where buyers ask for help choosing. One pattern we repeatedly see at LLM Authority Index is that brands can look visible while still losing the buying moments that matter most. The public evidence layer determines what AI systems trust, repeat, compare, and recommend. The dominant prompt cluster in the benchmark is the discovery cluster. Buyers asking for the best project management software, top tools, and which platforms are worth evaluating. This cluster represents a modeled monthly opportunity value of more than $1.6 million. That matters because early shortlist formation shapes every later stage. If a brand is missing from the top positions when the buyer first asks for options, it has a much harder time recovering in comparison, pricing, or evaluation prompts. This is where AI recommendation control becomes a growth issue, not just a visibility issue. For marketing and growth leaders, the priority is to understand where the brand is being recommended, where it is only being mentioned, and which source layers are influencing that outcome. The leadership takeaway is that project management software competition is increasingly being shaped before the buyer reaches your website. AI systems are compressing a large category into a smaller set of recommended options. The brands with stronger citation architecture and stronger recommendation positioning are gaining more commercial surface area. The brands relying on recognition alone are exposed. If you lead marketing, growth, SEO, or category strategy, the practical move is to measure recommendation position, not just AI visibility. If you want to understand how AI is actually positioning your company in buyer conversations, that's exactly what we analyze at LLM Authority Index.